Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is A Man with Plans, and we are going to do a fun little unboxing here. I got this little fox icon here with that fun little shimmer we got going on. This is actually the CleverFox financial planner. I believe this is the Pro, if I remember correctly. So they were kind enough to send me a copy of this little fella, and I figured it would be fun to take a look. You know I love a good budget. I'll leave a link to all those over here. If you're new here, I paid off over $60,000 in debt. Car, student loans, silly spending. Been able to do that over the course of I think 3 to 4 years, and now kind of building for my financial future. But I figured, as much as I love budget, I always love when I get my hands on, oh, this is the premium edition. I love to get my hands on a budget planner and see if it could work for me and if also it could work for you. So I will go ahead and do a review right now as we unbox this, but I figured I'd bring you right along with me and see what we can find. So it says, stay organized, stay clever. And then it says financial planner, set your financial goals, plan your month ahead, create a budget, track every expense, break your bad spending habits. Okay, maybe this will help me then. Pay off your debt, start saving money, review and adjust, achieve your goals. I'll let the journey begin. So let's pull this off to the side. It comes in such a cute little box too, that's adorable. And here is, oh, there's stickers. We love a good sticker. So here's the brand CleverFox. And then there's some coupon code stuff and things like that, like a warranty, so I'll move that off to the side. But it comes with these 2 sticker sheets that are in rose gold, which isn't my favorite, but it's got a lot of fun, like reminder, don't forget, hustle, budget, on track, paid, some bills, some safes. So I think that's kind of fun. We'll spice up your life here. So, and then it's got a few other little things. I think it's got some instructions here, which is nice for all the pages. And then it has some cash envelopes if you like a cash envelope budgeting system, which is always fun. So let's take the plastic off of this. I think this is the deep teal, I think is what I remember calling it. Dark teal. Okay, close enough. All right. So this, at first glance, is like a very sturdy planner. It's got quite, I wouldn't say heft, but it's got some weight to it. It's got some fun faux leather. And then it's got a couple of bookmarks for you, as well as the usual holder here. And it's got a pen loop, which is super fun. So we love that. Pull this off to the side. Okay, so opening it up, we've got an open page here, and then what do we have here? It says, CleverFox Financial Planner, if found, please be kind and return this to. It's got your stuff here, and then your reward if you do, very kind. And then it's got some financial goals, so it's got room for 8 of them, right? So 4 on one side, 4 on the other. I think that's pretty good for a year, or maybe even, I think that's how many months are in here if I remember right. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in here that we can go through. But yeah, so you got 8 financial goals. That's plenty of room for emergency funds, sinking funds, savings, payoff, down payment stuff. And then you have these 2 pages that says my strategy, new skills I need to learn to achieve my financial goals, my money affirmations for wealth and prosperity, my tactics, actions I will take to earn more money, actions I will take to cut my expenses. So I kind of love this page. This is like a little philosophical, but I think you could have fun here. Let me zoom in a little, why not? You could do some vision boarding, you could do some quotes. Like, I think you could find a ton of really great affirmations around wealth and prosperity. So this is kind of neat. So this is like, you're setting up your goals and then you're getting your why and your mental frame right for this. So that's super fun. I always love when they tie like strategy to everyday budgeting. It's like making the unsexy budget kind of fun and hip. So here is, it says month and year. So this looks like it's like a monthly view. So it's got the blank calendar here, Sunday through Saturday. So you can kind of set this up. You've got notes over here. You have your monthly goals, a monthly to-do list. You have some bills and expenses. You have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 spots for that. Then you have your income and your savings. So you can go crazy here and do your bill dues, your rents, your car payment, your utilities, whatever it might be. You've got a monthly landing page for that, which is super fun. And then back here, you've got your monthly budget. So it says home, budgeted, actual, difference. We know we love that. Those columns run down the whole thing. So home, this is obviously like your house payment, your rent, your mortgage. Then you obviously utilities, homeowner's insurance, etc., etc. Then we've got food. So I think this could be stuff like your groceries, your drive-through, coffee, restaurant, stuff like that. Then you have healthcare, which I love, credit and loans. Then you have a couple of columns for personal, a couple of rows, excuse me. Transport, so transportation, whether that's bus, train fare, your car payment, gasoline, oil change. Then you have entertainment and other. So this is like a pretty flexible thing. If you want me to do a mock-up budget of my budget in here, leave a comment down below and I'll totally play around with this and see where it goes. So then you have down here total budgeted, total actual, and then the difference. So pretty in line with how I set up my monthly budgets. I'll leave the most recent one up here for you to take a look at. But yeah, let's see what happens after that. So then we move into the expense tracker. This is kind of neat. Oh, you got a ton of pages. So you've got one full page here with a ton of lines, and then two. So you have four pages dedicated to tracking your expenses, which is wonderful, because I feel like it's the little things that you forget to track that get you. Then at the end here, oh, this is kind of cool. So now you have your opening balance, your total income, total expenses, difference, total savings, and balance forward. That's kind of neat. And then you have a little pie chart here that's 5%. Each little sliver is 5%. So you can do a spend analysis. How much of my spending? This is so interesting. I know that like Rocket Money does this, but like being able to do it yourself and color it in and see how things change from month to month, that's really fun. And then it has the amounts and the percentage by category, which is kind of neat. So I think this is super fun. Having a visual representation of where your money is going is super helpful, because like individual transactions, it's hard to tell, but when you see such a huge pie chart, you're like, oh man, I better cut back on Taco Bell or whatever it might be. No, just me. And then the last thing here is your monthly review. So you've got your biggest wins this month. Did I meet my budget? If not, why? Did I achieve this month's goals? If not, why? Where did I have the most trouble? What could I improve next month? Actions I will take next month to increase my income, and then actions I will take next month to cut my expenses. So I do love this little moment here where you can get into the quantitative, away from the quantitative and get more into the qualitative, right? At a person level, how are things going for you? How are you feeling? Like, I think that that's a lovely thing. And then we have some notes and ideas. Again, I could have fun here with some vision boarding. You could do some graphing. If you're saving something or if you're paying down debt, you can show it kind of tracking down throughout the year if you want. You've got just some basic .grid pages here for you labeled notes and ideas. And then we move into another color, another month, move through the rest of the year. And what I love about this is it's undated, so I could start this in April and go until next April. Let's see, we go through the whole year. I wonder if there's like stuff at the end. Is there any? Yeah, okay, I knew they'd have stuff. So looking here, we've got, so this finishes up the final month, which is purple, notes and ideas. Then we have a savings tracker. So saving for, amount needed, due date, and then it has the dates, the deposits, total saved. The one thing that I would like here is if you're putting it in a place that has interest bearing on it, like I have a long-term savings account that I've been putting money towards, and I think I got like $100 of interest. So it's nice to see your money working for you in that moment. So I'd love to see that here. And then I like the due date, so you can kind of track it back. This to me is more like a sinking fund type deal, like car tabs, and then every month you deposit stuff over. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And then they switch over into a debt tracker. So debt name, starting balance, minimum payment, date, amount paid, balance. This is super satisfying too, to watch this as a ledger go down throughout the entire year, and then eventually big old 0 at the end. I think that's super fun. So there's also 8 of these, I believe. I also have to say the color scheme is pretty fun. It's a little bit muted, but I like this gold and the green and the teal. I just think it's like a very fun color scheme that makes it's eye-catching, it's fun, but it's not too bright. So I think this is like pretty gender neutral. Let's scroll, maybe that one's not, but that's okay. And then, ooh, holiday budget, okay. So we've got category and expense, budgeted actual, and then you have gifts, wrapping and cards, groceries, decorations, and you've got a ton more kind of open stuff that you can add. I travel for the holidays normally to see my family, so travel is one, and then you have holiday gifts, recipient, gift, budgeted actual, love it. And then you also have other holiday spending, so work, holiday, dinner, something like that, I don't know. You can throw it in here as well. This is fun because I also think that like planning for the holiday expenses is always just a good idea in general. So I think that that's a nifty thing. And then you have regular bill tracker. Oh, so this is like for rent, water. So like it goes across this way. So like rent or utilities, and you can track what you pay each month. That actually might be interesting to see it compared. I know that my AC and stuff fluctuates. So like in the winter, my bills go way down, and then in the summer with my air conditioning, it goes way up. So it's fun to kind of just keep tabs on that and what it looks like. So, and you've got tons of space. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, Jesus, over 20 of them. So you've got plenty of room for a lot of your bills that you track. And then you do a summary of the year. So then you can have, okay, so you do 6 months on one side, 6 months on the other, and then you kind of have comparing year to year in each, month to month in each category. That's kind of fun. And then you have total expenses down at the bottom. I think that's really, really neat to be able to kind of log as you go, because some months you're really dialed in and some months things just go awry. And I think it's fun to have that set up there. And then you've just got some basic doc grid pages to wrap it up. Oh, you've got a ton of them actually. Oh yeah, you got a fair chunk. So if you want to do some note taking, or you're taking a class in financial education like learning stocks, you can take notes back here. And then you have a little pocket for your stickers, I believe, and anything else. If you got bills or even your cash envelopes, these guys right here, just kind of stick them in here. And then let's take a look at these really quickly, because this is adorable. I am not super big in cash envelopes just because I don't do a lot of cash, but so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so that kind of starts you off for the month for some of your major categories. So you've got these cash envelopes that you can kind of track through the whole month. I don't know, I think this would be super fun for somebody that's just getting into budgeting, or even someone like me that's been budgeting for longer than I'd like to admit and still have a long way to go in our financial journey. You know, like I think this is super fun and it's super helpful. And again, to me, anything that motivates you to be a better user of your money to kind of move towards your goals, like I'm all for. Yeah, what did you think? Would you be interested in getting yourself this planner? I'll leave a link down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment on what your favorite part of this planner is. I'm so curious. There's a ton of cool stuff in here. But yeah, that about wraps up this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and it does help the channel out. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that red subscribe button so you can see all my content in your feed when it's published. I hope you have a great month of April, and hope you are crushing it with your budgets, and go ahead and use the CleverFox planner to do so. See you later. Bye.